Hey guys, this is Sergeant Phoenix back in the action, and today we are doing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Review, episode 110. Yep, I'm right. Quite an interesting episode with a little twist we didn't expect seeing. And I've looked at other people's reviews on that episode and see if they were thinking exactly the same I was. And most of them pretty much were. What happens, and I'll explain. So on the previous episode, Pandora was beaten, and Eyes made it to Blue Maiden and her brother, so they're facing each other face to face now. And on the next episode, if you watch the previews, I know you'll probably see there was a duel going on, and there was Blue Maiden, her brother, versus Eye. And Pandora is still alive, technically. The original, her robotic form was destroyed, but she technically still existed inside all of the jewel discs. Just copies, which can still keep her alive. If technically isn't. I'm trying to think. Technically, would a I unit would an Ignis unit technically be alive since they're just programming? Since they're technically just a form of programming. Anyway, forget. So the duel went on. I does his usual move, but something happens we don't expect. He uses a link spell. Now, for like a few seconds, I'm going to freeze for a minute. Just think, what is one spell card we know that's a link spell from everything, an official link spell in the series, in all the series? Exactly. If you've guessed right, yeah, Judgment Arrows. Lightning uses Judgment Arrows and has Judgment Arrows, and he plays it. And everyone's not Solburn, everyone's not happy that he's done that, because that card represents what Lightning represented. A war between Ignises and humans. They couldn't exist together, and that shows Lightning's persuasive nature is now linked with Eye's nature, personality slightly. And if you don't know Judgment Arrows is a link spell. Like a link monster, it has arrows where it can point to, but it has 3 arrows up where the link spell would be. It's special, so where they are, those links, and whenever a link monster on your field is attacked or being attacked during the damage step, the attack points of that monster are doubled, and I think it is only during the damage step. So imagine having that. His Dark Ad Ignister Templar attack points double to 4,600. And all of his other links doubled up. And I think my favourite part, literally, other than that being a twist, I didn't see that coming. When he said link spells, I was going, they couldn't meet. He's not going to use Judgment Arrows. Then he used Judgment Arrows. A lot of people, I think everyone's reaction was like, no way, he's crossed a line. And if you know Season 2, you know what I'm talking about, you know Lightning, you know about what Judgment Arrows represents to Lightning, Bowman and everyone else. That's, and Lightning and Eyes now just crossed that line where, is there even a way to come back from it? But one of my favourite parts though of the episode, not just the Judgment Arrow surprise, was seeing Blue Maiden and I actually try to come in terms. Eyes, they already figure out that the Ignisters represent his friends, the connection he cares about, what all the other Ignises, Eyes' connection to his friends, comrades. And to see, when Blue Maiden understands that, and so's her brother, they lost their parents at a young age. Her brother raised her, the best he could, and he had to go through some dark paths, a dark part of his life in order to do it. But she was friends though with Aqua, the water attribute Ignis, so she understands though what Eye's kind of feeling, because they've lost people they love and people they've cared about. But that doesn't go well with Eye. He just gets angry. He shows his emotions out at him, saying you don't understand because you haven't lost you didn't lose every people you care about. But honestly, Blue Mane and her brother are probably one of the only ones, probably one of the few people he knows that technically understand, since her and her brother lost their parents, so they know what it's like to feel like there's no one left. But Robop is now watching the duel so she can learn a bit more from Julian. But honestly, watching Blue Mane's brother actually apologise, he was a member of SOL Technologies when they killed Earth. And he feels, and he apologised for that, but I doesn't want an apology, he wants payback. But I kind of agree with I on that one. If you lost people you knew all your life, and just like that, they were all gone. What would you feel, if someone took them away from you? Would you not hate them? Would you not want to find a way to make them, to show them how you feel? Which I think is understandable with the way I puts it. But this duel though is really going to take a number on, I think, Blue Maiden and Zaken. I think that's his name, Zaken, I can't remember. But I think that's his name. But honestly, the next episode, because it's a two-parter, should be interesting, honestly. Comment down below what you think. And honestly, I want to see what people... And honestly, if you did watch the episode and you've seen I use judgment arrows, literally comment down what you thought of that. What was going through your mind? For me, like I said, he crossed a line. He's using the very card he fought against, the very card that his owner, that one of his friends, that Lightning used to bring hate and show that Ignis's was superior. So, should I be redeemed? Can I go back to the line that he's already crossed? Soulburner reacted to it a bit more. Playmakers just trying to struggle with it. It felt like an Eren moment when Eren from Attack on Titans figures out certain things. Which I finally finished watching. I finally finished watching Season 3 of Attack on Titans Part 1 and Part 2, both sub and dubbed. Amazing. Literally amazing. I do not know how... I don't read the mangas because I don't want any spoilers when I'm watching them, because that makes them more interesting. I just want to know how they're going to top this when Season 4 comes out. That's what I want to know for Attack on Titan Season 4. How are they going to top it? The only way I can see that topping up is if there's a... Because I already know about the Warhammer Titan. I've heard about that class already. I want to know, if that one does come into the next season, how is that going to work, Are we going to go to the other island where the other Titan shift, where Zeke and everyone else is from, and we're going to fight them? Are we going to do that? I don't know. But comment down below what you thought of the episode and what you think will happen for the next one, or practically the entire season. But until then, this is Sergeant Phoenix, over and out.